It's a tale as old as time. A girl's parents get divorced while she's on her 8th grade field trip to Florida because her dad managed to get not one, but 2 DUIs within that week. So when she returns from her carefree Florida trip, her dad's in jail, her mom's been fired from her job that she's had for 10 years, which is somehow unrelated to the DUI incident, and her brother's been a delinquent of sorts for years. But nobody ever batted an eye because he was on track to play D1 football, so he was a saint. But as for her, me, she would spiral into a stereotypical rebellious teenager. When I was younger, I would move my trampoline to the highest point available to jump onto, so it was no surprise to anyone when I started climbing out of my bedroom window to sneak out at night. When my mom moved out and my dad moved into rehab, I didn't even need to sneak out of my window. I could walk right out the front door anytime and nobody would notice. I taught myself a lot growing up, and maybe had a little too much freedom. I mean, when your parents have a messy divorce, there's a lot of room for you to be a dumbass. My transition into high school wasn't hard. I was on the varsity cheer team and my brother was right by my side. Our home life was chaotic, to say the least. Soon after sophomore year of high school, I started getting injuries left and right from cheer. I wasn't letting anything heal because I wanted to get a state ring so bad. I ended up tearing basically my entire knee. My ACL, MCL, meniscus, you name it, I tore it. So there I was, 16 years old, 2 knee surgeries and going to physical therapy twice a week. Skipping school, but still going to cheer practice even though I couldn't do anything. By senior year, I was back on the mat for cheer competitions and started playing tennis in the spring, which I started to really enjoy, but I didn't get to enjoy it too long because soon after my 18th birthday, I got accused of smoking weed in my high school bathroom, which I didn't do. I look back and laugh at this situation because it was blown so out of proportion. They did search my car and they found the tiniest roach of a blunt. I mean, you couldn't even get a buzz off this blunt. I got booted from my school that I had a Letterman jacket for, by the way, and had to transfer to the city school that was over an hour drive away from my house, literally with 3 months of my senior year left. That's when high school was slightly harder. My future wasn't looking promising, until one day I got an email from HPU saying I had been accepted for the 2019 fall semester. I completely forgot I had applied to go to school in Hawaii, probably because I was high all the time. The only issue was my possession of marijuana charge. I had a court date set and things weren't looking too good, and since I was 18, the charge was extra illegal, and I was facing a few months in jail. Spoiler, I didn't go to jail. I was on probation for a while and paid a lot of fines. Despite it all, here I am, finally 21, about to graduate from HPU. I'm Abigail Peltonen. I really love making videos. I've just never been the best at quality. I've been living my life in SD. Numbers confuse me. I'm impulsive. I definitely have ADHD. I'm anxious. I have a bum knee, restless legs. I have a family dynamic that would make for an interesting Netflix original. I'm not a good swimmer. I hate hiking. I'd rather roll in the sand, drink a beer, and listen to Jimmy Buffett. I love drinking Jack. I can't smoke weed anymore because it gives me panic attacks for some reason, and moving out to Hawaii, 5,000 miles away from my hometown in Virginia, has put me back on track.